Well, good afternoon, guys. I've been thinking about doing this for a long time. Now that we're locked in the house for the foreseeable future, I thought no time like the present. Enjoy watching knife collection videos myself, and thought that you might as well. My name is Honest EDC. So I'm just going to go over the Spydercos here today. We can potentially come down and have a look at the others here as well. Let us know in the comments if you want to see some more. So, start off here. The only bird knife in my collection, the Meadowlark 8CR13 MOV. Some people say wah, wah, but I think a good beginner steel, easy to sharpen, takes a brilliant edge. No major issues with it, I don't think. You do need to sharpen it a little more regularly than some steels, but if you're new to this hobby, then it's a good place to start, I would say. If you're going to go and start trying to sharpen, M4 or M390 or something along those lines, then it's going to be a lot more difficult. I'm holding the camera with one hand, looking around it with the other, so you'll have to bear with me if it's a bit wobbly. Next up, Grasshopper, stainless steel. Sorry about that, brief little interruption, but anyway, Grasshopper, stainless steel, CR13 as well, I think. You can actually get a surprising amount of work done with it, but keychain knife for a lot of people, fifth pocket in your jeans maybe, but I like it. Pop you back in there. Then a couple of the Slip It series. Oh god, I forget the name. Can't remember, but you'll find it under the Spyderco Slip It series. And come on, focus. Come on. N690 CO. That'll do. Maniago, Italy. Nicely made knives coming in from Spyderco over in Italy. So yeah, I like that one. Then we've got Spyderco Urban, again N690 CO, Maniago, Italy as well. So I carry this one quite regularly, but I work in an office in the UK. People would probably crap their pants if I pulled this out, but I do occasionally if we need to. UK PK, it's a classic. This one, CTS BD1 and Golden Colorado. And the cat's just crept into the room, but a classic. Forward finger choil, stop it closing on your finger. People worry about using slip joints, I think, but if you use them correctly, you don't bear down too much on them, then you should be okay. Pop you back in there. Come up this end here, and there we go. Cat, Spyderco Cat. This one, come on, focus. There we go. 440C. Bit of a debatable steel, but still pretty good. Made in Taiwan. As a lot of you know, best Spyderco knives are coming out of their Taiwanese factories. But nevertheless, not a top end knife, but a nice one, nevertheless. Polished G10, I think this one. Not 100% sure, maybe someone can correct me in the comments, but quite a cool little knife. And a classic. Tenacious, blacked out. Use this one in the kitchen quite a lot. Actually needs a bit of a sharpen. You can see it's got a little bit of use on it. Done a few little tasks with that one, but yeah, good knife again. CR13, so it does need a bit of sharpening every now and again, but a classic nonetheless. And possibly my favourite knife in the whole collection, the ZDP 189. Are we going to be able to see that? Probably not. Nevertheless, TDP 189 Racing Green Dragonfly. Just think it is a sexy knife. Don't know quite best how to hold these, so I can give them a good showing off. But I love the Dragonfly. I think they should make a bigger version, maybe the Dragon, maybe 1.5 times the size. I think that would be cool, but pretty good at action for a lockback. Another Dragonfly, VG10. You can see it on that one there. These ones are coming out of Seki City, Japan. Again, I just love the design, texture on the handle, really grippy. Four fingers able to get on there really comfortably. Great grip, great knife. Little bit stiffer this one. And then what are we on to here now? Okay, Native 4, I believe this one is, fully serrated. Great jimping up the top here. If I'm honest, I'd like maybe to take half the depth of that jimping and put it down here. But, once you've got a grip on it, because of that forward finger choil, I don't really think you're going to go anywhere anyway. I do quite like a serrated blade, I must say. I've not really come across any jobs that a plain edge can do that a serrated can't, but I have found a couple of jobs that are much easier with a serrated edge. And again, really nice action on this one. Put that away. Then we've got Delica, plain edge, VG10, and coming out of Seki City as well. It's just an absolute classic, isn't it? Doesn't get a huge amount of use, this one. You can see the blade is still in pretty good nick there. Again, pretty good action on that one for a lockback. We then have the other Delica, which hopefully if this will focus, you can see does get some use. Doing little jobs around the house, bits and bobs in the garden. But again, VG10, Seki City, great knife. Good action. Then, a classic, lots of people's favourite, Manix 2, lightweight, CTS BD1, so not too posh, not quite a super steel, but good blade, good steel, does need the occasional sharpening. It's got it's got a bit of dust on there, we'll just give that a little wipe. A few little marks on there as well. This is one that I use for jobs around the house. Recently helped to dismantle a sofa bed. Pretty good action. Pretty good action on that one too. Knock that away. Then this Maniac Matriarch 2, that S-curve on the blade, well, it's just made for hurting people, isn't it, really? Never gets carried outside of the house. Occasionally put it in my pocket just to wander around the house in case 10 burglars break in. But again, good action. Bought it more as a curiosity. In fact, got that one as part of a trade with this next one for a Cali 3. So I swapped out a Cali 3 for the parts rated Endura. Again, VG10. It's VG10 on the Matriarch as well. Come on, you're going to focus. There we go, VG10. Seki City as well. It's a classic, isn't it? I don't need to say too much about it. But an Endura and a Matriarch 2 for a Cali 3. Thought that was a reasonable trade. Now, the last one is a favourite, isn't it? I think everyone's got to have one. PM2 S30V. It's a bit dusty. Doesn't get a huge amount of use, this one. Come on, focus. There we go. Oh no, yep. Make your mind up. There we go. Golden Colorado. It's a classic, isn't it, really? I think you have to have one. If you haven't got one and you're a knife guy and you've not handled one, you need to try one out. Even if you can borrow one for a short time, worth having, I would say. As I say, there are some more down here which I'm going to leave out for now. They are the others. You'll notice there is a space here. I'll just show you quickly. That's what's in my pocket today, and it is the one that started the collection really in earnest. I have not liked knives a long time, but this was the first knife that brought me into the kind of big boy knife world. And again, it's a classic. Benchmade mini Griptilian, brilliant knife. Love that blade. And that's about it, guys. If you'd like to see some more, pop a little note down in the comments. Let us know any tips, advice. As I say, this is my first video, so if you'd like to see some more, let us know. If you'd like to see a more detailed review on any of the items that I've shown or anything else that you can see, then let me know. Nice one. Cheers, guys. Take care. Wash your hands. Stay indoors.